Hello everyone, I hope you're doing really well. This is the third in a series that I'm doing for the Daily Thoughts on people in the Bible that have inspired me. So we know that the people in the Bible are real people. They're normal people that God has used to do extraordinary things. I brought you in the first Daily Thought Rahab, the prostitute, and I said the thing that is so inspirational about Rahab is that she feared the Lord more than she feared the king. And I questioned what it is in our life that we may be fearing more than the Lord. And I would encourage us all to double down on our commitment to fear the Lord more than we fear society or whatever's going on culturally, knowing that God is sovereign. In the second Daily Thought, I brought to you the woman at the well and was so encouraged by the way that Jesus used a very normal person, someone that had been shunned by society, someone that lived outside of societal norm, I suppose, but used her to convert a whole town to the saving grace of Christ. Today I'm going back into the Old Testament and I want to share with you one of my favourite men in the Bible, and that is Noah. Noah is such an inspiration to me because it says right back in Genesis that he was a righteous man amongst unrighteous people. Despite the fact that everyone was defiling themselves, turning their backs away from the Lord, Noah remained faithful. And then God, as we all know, told Noah to build an ark. Now, Noah lived in a very arid, dry place. It hadn't started raining when God called Noah to build the ark. His mates probably thought that Noah was a Fruit Loop, building a massive boat a third of the size of the Titanic in the middle of this dry place. But Noah, trusting in the Lord, built the ark. And then the rain came, and Noah gathered all the animals and his family and stayed on the ark. Now, we've all in lockdown been called to reflect on what it's like to be cooped up at home. Imagine what it must have been like for Noah, with all those animals as well. But Noah is such an inspiration to me for the fact that he was faithful in a world when no one else, literally no one else, was. And he was faithful that he built a boat in desert-like conditions before the rains had been coming. When God speaks to you, are you prepared to make the boat before the rain has started? Or do you wait until the last minute? Do you leave every stone turned until you eventually have to turn that stone? I'm that person. I have been putting off something that I knew the Lord was calling me to for a long time. I'd been putting off for a very long time, and it was only at the point where I realised I couldn't ignore it any longer that I finally obeyed the Lord. It would have been chucking it down by the time that I started building that boat. We see Noah as a faithful, righteous man in an unfaithful, unrighteous world, following the call that the Lord has put on him. That is such an inspiration for us, isn't it? God bless.